So I am getting my Valentine's stuff together for my February bullet that I will be working on probably this weekend. And I thought I would pull out some of my old Februaries and look for inspiration. And I thought we could just do a quick former February flip through. I believe this was from 2016. Maybe 2015, 2016, and that's it. That's all there is for February in that one. It's very small. And then this would be the next one. I tried a little bit more. This is my friend Leah, had a stroke. She actually passed away about 2 years ago, but this is from when she first had her first stroke before she passed away. And habit tracker that, as you can see, I never use the habit tracker. This was when the rover died. Do everything with love. The Body Keeps the Score. That was a book that somebody told me to get. How to Train Your Dragon. And then this is what the weekly looks like. It looks an awful lot like the weekly I still have, although I don't split it up like this. I think I need to do that more. I think I need to go back to doing that. I really like that. This would be 2018 because there's a lot of stuff in here about Georgia victims. So that's what that's all about. And that is my March ideas because that's the end of February. Yep, that was it. And then I think it was Doctor Who. I think Doctor Who was the theme for March. And then we would have this one. That would be the next one. That would be this one, and this is when I started to do, like, art. I did more art in it at the beginning of each month. I don't do that as much, but I think I'm going to get back to that. And then this was February. This was my monthly. This was the weekly. This was a bunch of recipes that I really wanted to try, and I ended up trying every single one of them, and a bunch of them I still make to this day. This is from The Dark Tower, which is my favorite book series. And then Fries Before Guide. Sorry, Lala needed me for a second. And then we've got the meal plan. And then this is the grocery list for the meal plan. And then this is all stuff about the OG 7 Days to Die console Xbox. Not the new one, the old one. And this is the Horde Nights. And I'm on over 1,000 now, so this is that old. This is every location in Navezgane, and there's not a map. This does not exist. This is not a thing. I had to make this. I had to take this one and print it out, take this one and print it out, take this one and print it out, and then cut them all up and put it together like a freaking puzzle. But this is the map. This is the map of Navezgane, and that's the location of all the traders, and it's still the same. Like, even in the new update, it's still the same. But this is every single location in those biomes. Oh, I have to keep the secrets. I can't show you that. That's all private stuff. And then this is my habit trackers that you see I didn't use. Didn't use them. These were movies to watch. These were movies that we did watch. And then this was all self-care recipes. As you can see, I had one of them. This was something that my mom wrote. It's Oprah's favorite... Aired 9/16/97, I think that is. Yeah, 97. Courage is the best virtue. When people show you who they are, believe them. So she wrote this, so I just put that in there. And then, it's Oprah's Life Advice, written by my mom in 97. Should have just paid attention to that. But, let the past die. Kill it if you have to, is over top of the thing that my mom did. This is also from The Dark Tower. North Central Positronics are the people that make all the robots in the future. And then, this is a poem. This is more journal. And then this is our plan to go to Disney. This was from Spinach Dip. And this was just miscellaneous plans about Disney, like hotel info, what we were wanting, stuff like that. And then currently, this was what was going on in February. This was what I was currently doing, currently thinking. And we saw The Little Prince, so I felt like drawing that. And then this was the music that I was listening to. the podcast or audio books that I was listening to. And then this is art that all my kids gave me. These are just stickers that I found. This is just a little junk journal at the end. And there you go. That is February in that one. And we're almost done. And then we would have this one. And this one doesn't look like I did very much at all. It looks like I added stuff, but I didn't actually do anything, if you can tell. There's not really anything. It looks like I just put a bunch of stuff in here, but didn't really. Oh, I've been looking for them. I was wondering where they were. Okay, I was wondering where y'all were. I've been looking for y'all. And then this is Call of Duty Firebase Z, so that was Cold War, I believe, if I remember correctly. And this is all Call of Duty stuff. And then this is the ideas for my March bullet journal and like what I want to do for March bullet journal. And then this is my March. So then we go into this one. This is the one that I did when I had my leg broken. So this was the opening for February. And then we go into the monthly. And yep, PT. Yep, this is when I first broke my leg. And then this is the first week. These are all things that my PT, that I had to do at PT. It looks like we had Papa John's that week. Just different miscellaneous things going on. This is all stuff from Vampire Survivors. This is all Vampire Survivor stuff. This is all shopping stuff. This is what I was watching on YouTube. This is what I was listening to on like XM. And then that's it for that one. And then this was last year's. This was last year's February. And we're just going to do a quick little flip through. It has a tarot card. Each month has a tarot card and then the definition of the card in it. This one is February. This was the monthly. And here's, my Zombies Run Season 2. I need to do a Zombies Run spread in my next one. This is Zombies Run, which I absolutely love. I will definitely be putting this into my new bullet journal. I absolutely love Zombies Run. So this is my weeklies. These are actually really good. I like this a lot. And then this was something that, I think I Like This Little Life. That song was out at the time, and my husband had bought me this box of Sweethearts. There's my grocery list for that week, my meal plan, my grocery list. These are my Call of Duty dailies. I had to go to the kids' school for some reason. That's why that's in there. And then I think this might be a poem. Yeah, this is the alphabet of a good marriage, I think. Or prayer, I think. A prayer to maintain a marriage or something like that. And then this is the COD chessboard, which is from Call of Duty. And then here's your angel numbers, because that's the end of February. And those are all my February bullet journals over the last... I started in 2015, so 10 years. It's like 10 years right there.